Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Folks, I I know I brag about our coffees, but I'm gonna brag on because they're well worth bragging about. That is absolutely delicious, and what a way to start out this morning. Here we are, Wednesday, excuse me, September 18th, 2024, and what a beautiful and glorious day it is. Woke up this morning, started that coffee, and today I have our historic Route 20. It's our medium blend. Sorry, I don't know why the camera does it when you are putting it up there. If I hold it this way, I don't know, I get confused. But anyways, medium roast coffee. This is one of our new labels here. Absolutely delicious. I mean, w- it, the aromatics to that, the palate, the stimulation, just it gets you really excited, you know. And wow, really happy with that one. The, all our coffees are available on our website, our Etsy page, excuse me, our Patreon page. We will be having our Pinterest page up here as well. Very soon, it's being redone. All the links will be down below, along with the description. And folks, while you're down there, excuse me, and you're checking things out, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It's your following, your subscriptions like that that help continuously make these videos possible. And we love to have you join us. So a special thank you to all our VIP, and everyone's a VIP to us is our followers, our subscribers, our members. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. And we really, really appreciate your support and we love you for it. So thank you. While I was having my coffee this morning, excuse me, I I write in my journal, as many of you know, right? And I as I was writing in it, and you could see where I write a lot, not every day, but I do write a lot. And one of the things that I looked at this morning as I was having my coffee, as the sun was rising, and I started to write in my journal and realized, wow, today's the 18th, and I said, I look up, I go, my last entry date was September 11th, Wednesday, a week gone. You see how busy we get? 24 hours is still 24 hours. Nobody gets any more time, but how you use it, how you manage it makes all the difference in the world, right? Now, if there's someone out there that has more than 24 hours, I'd like to know about it because I could use some more time. I'm just kidding. I actually like the 24 hours the way it is. I just have to constantly be on the vigilant of making sure that I'm doing time management properly and always trying to improve upon it because I need to maximize my time, especially everything I got going, here with the businesses and stuff like that, but also just things in general. So anyways, going back to this, and excuse me, I decided to write this on my personal Facebook page because the time that flies by, I was starting to write. I actually had to stop writing. I had to stop writing and take a minute just to pause. Pause and see the sunrise, listen to the birds, and realize how blessed I am to be in this moment, to be in this day, but also to recognize the fact is the last entry date was Wednesday, September 11th, a week ago. Time just flew by too fast. So I said, sorry, my eyes are itching. I'm going to write this on Facebook. And I wrote, this is my personal Facebook page too, by the way. Say, great and beautiful morning. As I sit here this morning and write in my journal, I happen to glance up at the last date of entry. September 11th was my last entry date, and today is September 18th, Wednesday. This just goes to show you how fast in time we travel and how consuming our day is. So take the time to enjoy your life. Take the time to enjoy everything in this life. Because just as you and I turn the pages and look at the last dates of entries compared to now, that's how fast time flies by. Do not wait to flip the pages of your journal and realize what you missed. You know, folks, spend the time enjoying your life, enjoying the people in your life. Don't let this politic thing get you down. Don't let it consume your day. It's too toxic. Don't let the news get to you. Don't even bother with the news. Don't even watch it. Get it off your cell phone or your social media pages on your phone. Don't don't engage in that. Don't give it the satisfaction of taking your joy of every day. I'm telling you right now, if you cut out the news and the negativity, you will find yourself more energetic, more excited, more cognizant, and just want to enjoy more of this beautiful world. Because as the distractions keep coming, and they will, we have to stay focused. Stay focused on your day. Stay focused on kindness. Someone cuts you off, whatever. You know, yelling in your vehicle at that person is not going to fix it. When I sit here and I listen to these cars race up and down with mufflers like they think that they're in the Indy 500, I get aggravated. Yes. Do I say something to my wife? Yes. But at the same time, why? What's it doing other than took time out for me to get angry, complain, and simmer down? So all that's maybe what, 5, 10 minutes? Keep adding that up. Look what happens. Excuse me. Next thing you know, you're into the hours, you're into the days, you're into the months, you're into the years, and then you're into the decades of wasted time. So don't bother. It's not worth your time. Your time is more precious. Your value your time more. I always say that when if you want to write your book in history, which everybody's their own author, you don't have to physically write a book, but in your life, at the end of your life, what kind of book are you going to have? You going to have a bestseller, or are you going to have something that somebody is just going to toss in the trash? How do you want your history to be written? You know, I always want to be known for someone that helps people and spreads kindness and joy. I don't want to be someone and will not be somebody who is negative and worried about politics in the news. I always we always see people get so aggravated about it, and it's like when it comes to politics, you can't the only thing you can do is vote. The escalation of the voice to getting angry amongst friends and family and causing divide and everything else, regardless of what your beliefs are, that's not the case for this. But it comes down to when there's different viewpoints and everything else, just agree to disagree or disagree to agree, whatever, however you want to slice it and dice it, just leave it be. I mean, really, you can't change it other than just your vote. It's all you can do. So spend that time wisely and enjoy it. Enjoy it so much more. So, with that being said, I wanted to kind of jump on real quick. We got a couple minutes here, well, a few minutes, and I wanted to show you um, our one of the ebooks that we're working on. I want to show you a sample here that we have, and let's see. I want to go to this one here. So I'm going to share my screen, and as many of you know, we made an announcement on Monday. Monday, what is it? Monday the 16th, that we now have a publishing company. It's our parent company is Kmart Media, but our publishing company is Kindred Publishing Company. That is taking care of all our, ebooks and everything else. It's all going to be on there. Have its own separate website. So when that becomes available, I'll share it with you. And all kinds of cool stuff coming up with that. So I want to show you quick though, because we don't have a lot of time. I want to show you one of the books, one of the samples that we're working on. Let me hit the shared screen here. Doo, 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 doo. Let's see. Window. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now, this is just a sample book. So don't say, oh, that it looks really great, or oh, I don't. Bear with me. It's a sample book. strictly a sample book, just to give you an idea for demonstration purposes on here of what we're working on. So this one here is on bullying. So it's Courage Rises in Silence, a story story of overcoming bullying for preteens and teenagers. We know, everybody knows. You don't even have to be a parent to know this, that these kids are, there's so many of them bullied on a regular basis. They got school districts that, are doing everything they possibly can. To some actually are not doing enough. And we're hoping to bridge a gap of sorts of an escape for these kids to read these books and be part of that story, as though they have a friend they can go to in this time of trouble when they feel like they're totally alone and have nowhere else to go. And that's the same with all our topics and stuff like that. And I'll get to that just in a minute. I'll read some of them off. But in this case here, we have this particular book, and these our books are interactive. Okay, so there's the cover page that just kind of show you. There's a couple chapters here. Here we just threw in again as a sample book because we're also playing around with this. So I'm going to put this up here to see. I don't know if it's this picks up or what, but here's, so what we did is, on our books, you're gonna see, like, the cast a video of the cast members, main character, secondary character, that kinda thing. So, let's see what we got here. Welcome to my story. I live in a little town and go to the Jefferson Middle School. I am 15 years old. I have a really good friend, Marcus. Another best friend, Lily. Lily moved away just recently, and it had me very sad. Come join me as I work through all this and deal with bullying, building my confidence and staying true to the word. I am excited for you to be part of this journey. So you'll notice too when she says, she kind of gives a brief of what the book is about, and you could see the struggles. Now, these are based on, I think they're 15 years old, so they're teenagers, and they're struggling. They're struggling with some things. Her friend moves, stuff like that. So, and then the next one here is her best friend. My name is Marcus. I am Emma's best friend. Come join me as we help her get through some tough times with growing up, bullying, and let's help her build her confidence and enthusiasm while staying true to the word. As you will see throughout this story, Emma's faith is strong, and we need to help her keep it that way. Will you help me? See, absolutely amazing. That's Marcus. So again, these are AI generated images based on the character selection that we have, and then we put this into AI program called Runaway AI. And Runaway AI allows us to integrate a lip sync voice, like you just seen there, and gives you an idea of some of the things here. So this is one more character here. Hold on. I'm putting that close because I'm not sure how the sound picks up.
My name is Jennifer. Welcome to Emma's story. As you read, you will find that Emma and I are not friends. I am her rival, and in fact, I cause her quite a bit of trouble and heartache throughout the story. However, in the end, well, I am not going to spoil it for you. You will just have to read on. Come join us for an amazing story of resilience, determination, and strong faith.
Sorry, I cut off the bottom of her mouth when I didn't realize it. I had to scroll up in order for you to see it. So my apologies. So then we kind of move through the chapter a little bit, and you kind of see this one here is just a basic, Kindle type style ebook that you could read. But then there's also some links here that we provide as well. So when you get into, let's see, is there any in this one? Yeah. So a lot of our books, pretty much all the books, anytime you see an italicized words like this, they will be um, bold lettering like that, so it kind of stands out. You kind of see what, like, the emphasis of what they're trying to say or what they're going through. In this particular one, the character Emma, who's going through everything, she her family is very faith driven, so that's how she managed to grow through or get through with her friend support as well on the bullying and everything else, because she was able to come back to the word, and that kept her really connected and kept her really from kind of losing her mind. So what we did then is this is based on a lot of Christianity here for this one. So you'll find each book is going to be different. This one here, though, when we click on Psalm 28, it goes right to that particular Bible verse right there. And we have it set up that you could listen to the psalm, you could read the psalm, that kind of thing. And so then that continues again. You see another one right here. You could share it with somebody, say somebody's in need. You're going to be able to do that. And then we're going to go down to here to the next one, a small spark. Now, this video here, I realized it's Marcus. It was the wrong video I put into here, so I have to reshape or re-put this one in. So I'm going to edit this one, take it out. But here's another one. Come join me as we help her get through some tough times with growing up, bullying, and let's help her build her confidence and enthusiasm while staying true to the word. As you will see throughout this story, Emma's faith is strong, and we need to help her keep it that way. Will you help me? So what's going to happen is when you see videos like that and they're interactive, obviously you could just tap on them, but it's going to talk about different things, whether it's quotes from the book of what you're reading, or it's going to tell you something in addition to, maybe give you kind of a forewarning what's coming next, some thoughts, that kind of thing. So each book is very unique. It's created in a way that is to engage you as the reader to a point where you're going to feel as though you're part of the characters, part of the book. You see that a lot with certain shows like, the former 90210, stuff like that, where people actually felt as though they were, best friends with that character, and they would make prediction of what's going to happen next. That's what these books do. These books really engage the reader to learn and to, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next, to make predictions, but also to, at the end of the day, what can they take away from that story? What can they do to make improvements for themselves? They may be going through the exact same thing with bullying and that, but books like this will help them get through times like that. So that's pretty much, let's see, I'm going to stop sharing the screen here because I'm good. So that pretty much sums up what we're doing. Now, there's a lot of other books too, a lot of different formats to it. There's ones that are set up with multiple photos and videos all over the place, and your eyes kind of go like this in a way that you follow the book. It's very they're relaxing, they're intense. We have some books we have short stories to that are maybe only 10 chapters and they're short chapters, to other ones that are, you know, 15, 20 chapters and they're a little bit longer. Like one in particular here that we're working on right now. Let me just get this out. This one here, right? Look at that. 176 pages. You can imagine how long it takes to actually put together. We're compiling the information. We AI generate the images and stuff like that to really engage the reader, like we said, to where you feel connection. So I ran over on my time. I apologize. I'm going to pinch us off here in just a second. But I wanted to give you an idea of what we're working on and what entails here. So we're going to be running a variety of different specials here too when it comes to as we get these books out. So a little bit of a timeline for you as we made the announcement this past Monday and the 16th, then Tuesday, October 1st is the launch date for these books. Our website will be coming out probably, I think it's around Monday. Yeah, Monday. It looks like Monday the 23rd. It comes out, and that's so you can kind of click on some sample ones. You won't be able to purchase anything yet, but we don't want to wait to that day for you to purchase, especially because there will be a massive purchase that day, just like Amazon Prime type deal. Oh, that's the other thing too. These books will be available on Amazon Prime. Um, but we want to give you an idea of some. It'll talk about the topics that are involved, which I'm going to read here in just a second. Let me bring this page up. No, where is it here? Come on, where is it? Oh, it's somewhere in here. Anyways, but we want to give you an idea of some of these. Um, there we go. Sorry, I had to get that off my screen. It was driving me nuts. Give you an idea of what we're working on and what's going to be available. So the samples, you'll be able to do just what we did here. It'll be a couple, 3 chapters, maybe some interactive things. The educational books are very exciting. These ones here are going to allow kids to take characters and move them around, fill in this. It's like puzzles and a maze and all this stuff. We are so excited to bring this to you. And what a great time to do this because the holidays are coming. The other thing, too, is we're going to be offering, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on this for Thursday's coffee, but there's going to be a lot of topics and a lot of stuff. Personalized books is what I was getting at. I'm sorry, rambled on. Personalized books. So if you have an anniversary, you have a birthday, something like that, you have a grandchild you want to have a book for, yes, we are going to have you covered. We will customize that book for you and wait till you see what's going on. The other thing, too, there is no company that will be able to beat our pricing. Hands down, there isn't. If there is, I would be surprised because these companies that put these books out, although they're good books, they're also come with a price and they're mega expensive. So, that being said, check us out. We're going to have a bunch of different packages that you're going to be able to view prior to buying these books. That you could buy a single book, you can buy a bundle, you can buy a subscription, whatever it is, we got you covered. All books, when they're purchased, are going to be with a passcode, stuff like that, to protect it for you as the user of the book and stuff like that. So, anyways, I ran over enough time. I want to thank you for everything. Stay tuned. There's a lot more to talk about. Come visit us. Visit us. I can't talk. More coffee, please. Mm. Come visit us for Thursday morning coffee. Folks, your journey starts here. Thank you so very much. We'll see you next time in the Essence of Travel and Discoveries, where you and I get to explore the places you want to go. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.